I was just talking smack about you. I was just talking mad hot about you, yo.
Welcome.
This is incredible. Almost on time.
Welcome. Back.
In Utah, it is illegal to swear in front of a dead person.
What?
Fuck that.
Oh Lord, I can't believe my wife is dead. What? Handcuffs?
Like seriously, like you're at a murder scene, like your significant other, family member, someone fucking killed him, The police start handcuffing you? That's stupid.
Here's the thing: is like that's not enforceable. The cops curse more than anybody, just as much as anybody. Yeah, someone fucking stabbed this person. That's it, James. You're going to prison.
That is so dumb.
Let him yell into the darkness by himself or with his own little fan.
He's not leaving into the darkness. He's not riding into the sunset. He is opening doors to allow this to happen because he is not let go.
I said let him yell into the darkness.
Oh, okay. Same thing, honestly.
He don't want to yell into the darkness though. He don't want to do that.
He wants people to hear him.
He wants this. He wants this.
No, he doesn't want this.
I don't think he wants Sonic porn, yo.
Hey, you don't know him.
You know what he's into.
Like what you like.
No, I'm sorry.
Most
Trump
of the time.
is into voluptuous 3D blonde bimbos, sir. Thank you very much.
Missionary position while the YMCA is playing in the background. And he's just a pumping to the beat. Bam, 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 bam.
What you say about Minnesota, huh?
That you're gonna see a moose and everybody claps when it happens, and that's your week.
You don't have to be truthful. You can lie. Oh man.
I mean, you're not even in the cheese place, so you can't even enjoy like a lot of cheese.
Minnesota, North Shore Scenic Drive.
Wow, driving.
Minneapolis.
Is there
Institute
wheat?
of Art.
Wow, art. Is there wheat?
Pretty good zoo.
Pretty good zoo. This is the state, not a city. The state.
For the Scenic Drive.
You went back to the drive.
Mountains, cliffs, beaches, forests, lighthouse, waterfalls. No mention of wheat, unfortunately, so that takes it down a little bit.
It's ruined now.
Cool. A nature center, which is basically a zoo. An art museum. There was already an art museum. Wait a second.
Wow.
Leif Erikson Park and Rose Garden.
Oh, you know what? Okay. The Mall of America is in the city that they host it.
Okay, that's a what? 2-hour trip? 3 hour?
We're just listing things.
No, I don't know how you make a weekend out of the state of Minnesota. Oh no.
Minnesota North American Bear Center.
There you go.
Hey, hold on.
What the is a bear center?
Hey, you can see a lot of bears. I'd be down to see some bears.
It's a center that has bears. Of course.
Is a unique bear and wildlife educational facility.
Oh no. Here's what the bears eat. Oh, thanks. You just made bears less cool. Hey, a science museum. I love science. I would go to something like that.
Legit, like 4. There's like 5 things in museum. And then there's stuff like Minnesota History Center, which is basically a museum.
You know what this list sounds a lot like? The Ohio list that we read.
Dude, it's a lot like it.
This is awful.
This is terrible.
The hypocrisy of people with the Confederate statues that are like, don't erase my history. But then as soon as you start talking about critical race theory, erase that history, though.
Not that one.
Don't teach that history.
That was what Trump was doing. Like, hey, yo, stop the count, but let us count over there.
Stop the count in Michigan and Pennsylvania and all the places where I might lose if y'all keep counting. But the ones where I'm behind, like in Arizona,
We
keep
need to get
counting.
them numbers up. Count them up. Like, you can't have it both ways like that.
Yes, I can.
And yes, he did.
But I bet you if you looked at like Europe, you'd see like 70%, 80%.
I don't know, honestly, because the vaccine manufacturers that have made the vaccine are here.
See, that's the saddest point. There are people over in other places that want that vaccine and just have no access to it. The numbers would be even higher for them if they just could get it. Whereas we are in abundance. They're literally like, hey, moonwalk in here and get your vaccine, yo.
They were talking about going door to door, just like, hey, yo, we sticking people.
Show your card and get stuck.
SWAT team comes in, jabs you in the arm, leaves.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Mission successful. Moving out. On to next target.
We got
was
3
robbed.
back to back to back in Yoma. My
was
God, we were killing it.
I was robbed. Robbed.
Mm,
Robbed.
I was gonna bring it up. Oh my god. It was so bad.
Nat even told us this. If it had not been for
I don't care what she
a
said.
single vote for the bias of that My Little Pony bullshit, it had no reason to win. It
I
was
don't care what
my
she said.
turn. It was mine.
I don't
And
care what she said.
bum
I care
bullshit.
I care the award that was given out. And at the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? Who cares who went to the NBA Finals versus the champion? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I mean, hey,
was
anybody.
mine. You pandering
Who was in the finals in the 2012 NBA Finals?
Do they list
Okay,
the second place
Fuck
MVP
stick.
person?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, it's not like, hey, Aaron Rodgers, you were the MVP. But Brady, you did real good too. And if not for Rodgers being so spectacular,
YouTube had
you probably would have won. But unfortunately, Rodgers was just too good.
I did
So
something
you
that
do
didn't
that.
even exist on the
Shame that.
internet, and I did it well. But it hadn't been for the
Darn.
pandering bullshit that I had to go up against.
That's a
It should have been
darn.
mine. So no, I don't give that to you, and I never will.
No, but he,
You don't have to give anything to me. I won something absent of you.
Okay.
something was definitely giving it to him. Best in show plaque.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so what's the holidays? Let's go through the holidays that we want.
Arbor Day. Oh, what did we
boy.
want?
Yeah, that we're shaving off,
This is
and
happening.
let's just say 3 years from now, these are our holidays right now.
Okay, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, take off New Year's Day and
you-
just make it New Year's Eve.
I'm combining them too.
Okay.
We could keep
New Year's.
We could keep the wacky fake ones like Kwanzaa and Hanukkah.
Yeah,
You keep
understandable.
those are fine.
Y'all aren't real. I just want y'all to know. Lighting candles, come on, y'all know what y'all are.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think we down to 4.
BG, you
Uh,
wanna-
what
at
I'm
this
buying-
point, do you
Oh
just
yeah,
wanna say the
we
joke?
need
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 262. Bots already. Bots already.
It happens. That's
Yeah.
what happens when you become stupid popular.
Yeah.
And by that I mean, at best, marginally well off.
Yeah.
At best.
Hey, you know, collectively over the course of however many months we've been affiliate, we reached our first little stream sub goal up there. Woo!
Yay, stream sub goals.
50 subs over the last couple months. How many of those
That's
have
not
been the
bad,
same
actually.
five people? Who knows?
Who knows? Who cares?
Oh boy. All right. So, welcome back everybody. Nice little week before Easter. More than likely, actually, on that note, probably no podcast next week because I will also be home that weekend, and that Sunday is Easter Sunday, and I'll be hanging out with family, and I don't want to rush. So, if I had to guess, I only use my Prime subs in 2200. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate it, no matter where it comes from.
Same Z's.
Free or otherwise. I will take them Amazon fun bucks.
Yeah, me and DA might do something if we feel like it.
Don't be roping me into stuff.
That's why I said might. If we feel like it. Like, I put so many qualifiers on it, like, hey, yo, no, don't worry about it. DA and I will do something next week.
He's just like, you breathed my name? How dare?
Jesus Christ. I tried so hard for so many, just like, there's ways out.
And Muff said a week off, and you were like, no, wait a second.
Oh boy. All right. As always, our weekly reminder: Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines. Wear your masks. Do it. I don't care. Wear your masks. And
they don't care either.
It's true. Support Ukraine. Michael, question: do you think I'd go better against you? I think I'd do better against your Aegis. I'm not as good with them. Offer if I'm not as good with Aegis as I am with Ridley. Easily. On that note, though, you had posted earlier. Yeah, you had yourself a close set in your Triton's trial. You were watching, DA?
Yeah, I usually I don't think I've missed one yet.
Where are you at, Mike?
Working, usually.
Nah.
Excuses.
We're not trying to hear that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Gavin, just because it's the better character doesn't mean I am better at them.
Titan.
But yeah, so I was watching the thread as you guys were posting in the Discord. And Triton went up 3-0 real quick, right?
Yep.
I think that's the next step in terms of learning competitive play. I think you saw the finish line and you may have gotten a little too excited. And JCJ.
Oh yeah, your mentality will slip.
Yeah.
Quick.
It happened at like top level play with Spargo. And like one of the times he got so close to beating Leo, he was up like 2 stocks, and then Leo just said, "Nah, not yet." And in very violent fashion, crushed his dreams. All I said was that I've beaten your Ridley, but never beaten your Aegis. And that might just be a character-to-character matchup thing. I don't know. Oh, it's under Tunic? Indeed, I forgot to change that. Hey, maybe they're drawing more viewers. Who knows?
The matches, as I was watching them, there was a fair bit of downloading going on too. So I'm like, oh, he's gonna fall fast and hard. And once that happened, I was just went, yep, here's the beginning of the end. But then it started going back and forth, and that last match was very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it was like if something had traded more in Triton's fashion, he would have won.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just that last. It came down to the last stock, last percentages,
last hit
4-4, and it was just like this could go either way, and it just didn't for Triton.
Close. You're getting closer. I know he wants to play you real bad, BG.
Yeah, but I haven't played in months, if not a year and a half.
If that.
Seriously. I mean, I was just gonna get it over with, but yeah, it's like, no, he wants to beat people. He doesn't just want to win. So it's like, he just gotta wait for me to, get something under my belt again.
Going up a little bit. You could try out the DLC.
Although he was saying some shit.
Fancy.
He was saying some shit in the Tunic stream where I'm just like, because he's like, you think I'll be able to beat BG easily? He hasn't played in so long. I'm like, yeah, but like BG has that that fighting gamer mentality where it's just like you give him like a day to like reacquaint himself, and
I just have to pick up the game.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think when you fought Triton, it was just came down to the last stock. So and that was just picking it up. And that's Luigi
I
as
just had
well.
forgotten the buttons.
yeah,
Muff didn't know how to jump.
I just said like if like it's like give him a day and he'll probably be able to like it's like you give him a day and he's competitive with me and DA. And then he's
Well, I
just
wouldn't go
like
that
he's
far.
like don't give him time. Got it. I'm like honestly in a 1st to 5 set he'd probably learn mid set and then he goes speed run the set. Got it. I'm just like so I don't think he cares if you're warm or not. He just wants to beat you.
Before you could win, I wanted to get you out the way.
That's just number go up at that point.
You gotta beat people.
Oh,
You gotta win.
But all right. So what do I have on my list here? We've got a few small things, and there's obviously one big thing that just happened today.
Do you have Morbius on your list? Do you have Morbius on your list?
I haven't seen it yet, but we talked about it.
Oh
last
no.
week.
The news.
Oh,
The tied for the biggest drop on a second Friday in comic book history.
really?
That's
Tied with Dark Phoenix.
that second week drop.
83% drop.
This is much more entertaining than Dark Phoenix.
Absolutely.
The street fight was okay in Dark Phoenix, and a bit of the train stuff, and literally nothing else. This had what the moments, but it was also more boring as well.
Soft and Lutely.
Oh man, yeah, I don't think it deserves it. This is bad. Phoenix was really nothing.
The other Morbius sweep. The other thing,
Morbius sweep is one of the funniest things on Twitter. One of the funniest things.
one of the other things that I saw, another fun fact, is it is right now, well, at least at the time of the article that I picked up, it could be worse now. It was since Fan 4 Stick, which is sitting at 9% fresh rating on Rotten Tomato, the worst rated superhero movie on Rotten Tomatoes, sitting at 17% fresh.
That's correct.
Let's take a gander at this now.
While you're doing that, the 10-day total, it is a little bit above the original Fantastic Four. It is below Dark Phoenix.
It is still 17%.
When you have just like a bounce and flop like that, do you just like, all right, I'm just gonna put down my phone for the next 2 or 3 weeks?
I feel like
not go on Twitter, not go on Facebook, because that would hurt your feelings.
I feel like if you're an actor or actress, you just know that shit's coming, and there's like a defense mechanism for your ego to where you can get a 2% and just like, well, whatever, on to the next project. It's gotta be, otherwise you're sitting there wallowing, just reading every review, and you're just like, my God, this is a terrible movie. What happened?
It doesn't help for a lot of these, like, quote unquote blockbuster superhero movies where they go on such a long promotional tour. So you have to talk up this movie for months.
Yeah.
And then you get to that finish line and it's a train crash. Oh boy. And did you read all the stuff that like Jared Leto would not break character when he was in his crutches, so people had to help him use the restroom?
Oh my goodness, with this dude! None of that! Enough!
I think Malcolmson, I always forget his name.
Mads Mikkelsen?
Yeah, he was just like, I don't ever get it when actors do that.
Yeah.
You're in character, you're out of character. Like, stop being a douche. He sounds terrible. He sounds terrible to work with.
Yes. So yeah, that's oof. That movie. I'll see it eventually at some point without paying for it.
it's hard to know if it's worth the watch. Cause it's something that I would never caution anybody against watching, but I would never recommend for somebody to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Leto, he did the same thing when he was Joker, just sending like used condoms to his co. He's just a weird dude when it comes to roles. Like he just gets so into it.
It's too method.
It's not
too
that serious.
method.
Too method. Plus his whole potentially a cult like he doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing this as war and shut up.
Oh boy. Have you guys even listened to 30 Seconds to Mars in like recent-ish history?
No.
Because it was just like him and the drummer, right?
I wouldn't know because I don't know.
Okay. Because yeah, like,
but I feel like with guitars, you can get away with some studio musician guitarists.
Sure, but at least a lot of their shows that I saw snippets of were a lot of like acoustic stuff with like light drumming.
Oh no!
And it's just like
no.
The first two albums were the ones that I liked, and then after that, it's just like you went too mainstream, too mainstream for me. Yeah. On a lighter note of fun movies and good movies, did anyone else go see Sonic this weekend?
No.
I did. Managed.
Why didn't you make it a double feature with Morbius?
No.
He made the right choice. he made the right choice.
And I don't know if I can objectively like give this like a adequate rating because I'm such a fan of the games. Critical rating.
Yeah.
There's a lot of game references in there from the games. Ben Schwartz did an amazing job. Idris Elba did an amazing job. Colleen did an amazing job as Tails. I'm so happy for her. Jim Carrey was Jim Carrey. They actually... so I felt like I saw a bunch of... excuse me. A bunch of complaints about the movie where it was like a Godzilla thing where it's like the humans don't get to do anything. I heavily disagree. I think there was a lot of good scenes with the human characters in this.
Is that the issue with the humans in Godzilla? That they don't do enough? They're there for like 80% of the movie. It centers around them with like snippets of Godzilla.
I'm talking in general, like
they don't get to fail the big monsters. Sorry.
I'm talking across the board Godzilla. But yeah, just I felt that the human characters were good. They were fun. They had some good moments. And yeah, there's just so many different little references to the games. The sequel tease at the end is something that if you're savvy enough, you would expect, but I was still hyped for it. Yeah, I enjoyed the crap out of myself with that movie. It's definitely like kid humor because it is a kid's movie, but there were a couple of things that there were jokes that they snuck in there for parents, and some of them were really funny. Yeah, good action. How do I SDI? You just constantly like flick the control stick in a direction. It's not holding, you're rapidly jiggling the control stick in a direction. It's hard. I don't know. I don't do it. You're seeing it Thursday, Gavin? Yeah. You're gonna have to let me know what you think, just because I want to talk about it with some people. I talked a little bit about it with V-Man on the Discord, just a tiny bit. But yeah, I enjoyed the crap out of the movie.
If I can get off early for work sometime this week, I'll probably see it this week.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's not happening.
Double feature with Morbius?
I've seen Morbius.
I saw it right, and I
doubt it'll be there. I'm sorry, what, Mike?
They taking it out the theaters as you're sitting there watching it like, no, this ain't worth it.
You want the real?
The studio didn't want it back.
Actually, you know what? Morbius would be that pretentious to actually send reels in the, like, here's the USB stick. age of movies.
Oh, dude, I would be pissed.
Oh boy. The double feature needed already on the Blu-ray. But yeah, Sonic 2, very good. Let's see, what else do we have movie-wise? The Sonic director, they had the blue carpet, as they were calling it, at the premiere. And
You're doing too much.
the director would be interested in making a Smash Bros. Movie, he's quoted saying. I don't know how, and I don't think that'd be a good movie, but hey.
I think there is a way if the protagonist is A, not Mario, and B, is Kirby.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it can't be Mario.
Yeah, it's just too much. There needs to be a different hero there for that. But I think a Smash Bros. Movie could work, but I think it would be contingent on knowing the stuff about the characters in it. Because I doubt you can start setting up a Smash Bros. Movie like right now. Even with just the 8 characters of Fox, Samus from the original, it's too much.
Yeah. Hey, maybe after this new Super Mario movie, we'll have Ben Schwartz's Sonic and Chris Pratt's Mario duking it out.
Who wants that?
Somebody does.
I don't believe you.
Internet poll for our 15 followers on Twitter. Do you want this? Oh boy. Chat, no.
Wow, Strange is in a month.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
Okay.
Mario vs. Sonic Dawn of Smash.
Oh, dude. Oh. You know what? I would rock with it if it was a short. If it was some type of short leading up to an actual movie, I would rock with it.
If they made Mario as depressing as Snyder's Superman, I guess there are no heroes in this world.
Oh, I would love. Oh, I want this so bad now.
None of it.
Another reason I
we need an animator. We need an animator. We need to write this script out, y'all. I want this so bad now. Who knows how to use Source?
The only reason I say that is just because in the new Sonic movie, Sonic pretends to be Batman, so he has to be Batman.
Oh, I need this so bad.
Oh my god.
Hey, platformer!
Save the platformers. How do you know that, man? How do you know that word?
I need this so bad.
Why'd you say that genre? And when you do, you gotta go fast. Why'd you say that catchphrase? Oh my god.
I might learn me some sword. I need this idea. I need it put out to the universe somehow.
Oh boy. Woo, okay. Moving right along.
Honestly, is anybody going to see Lightyear?
I will.
No. No interest in
Let's
it.
see what the interest would be. Oh, there's Bob Burger movie. That's all. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I have no interest, dude.
Oh wow. Debating it. Interstellar. Oh, that'll be a topic later on. Starman. DA would just go to the movie, wait for that to be played, and then be like, "All right," and then he'd walk out.
It's probably going to be at the end credits. So I'll just hop in, one ticket for Buzz, and then just stand outside the theater for an hour and a half, and then just go, yeah!
Oh, I hear it. Hold up. Here we go.
Oh, boy. Just walk in. Oh, man, good movie, right, guys? Yeah! Buzz! Woo! All right, let's see. We got more stuff on Sonic. The directors of Sonic said that if Jim Carrey did indeed retire, that they would not recast him as Robotnik. That seems weird.
I mean, Sonic has other villains, but you should probably just get a new Robotnik.
Yeah.
Unless you plan to end it after like 4 movies.
I think they've been talking about cinematic Sonic universe, so I doubt it.
Then it's not. You need Jim.
Mm-hmm. Or someone else.
Or someone else.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that big of a thing to where it's just like, oh, it's too sacred. He can't be recast. No. I mean, there's been like games and comic books where it's like Eggman was kind of hokey and then like he seemingly dies but then comes back more serious. You could do that. He is supposed to be like also part robot as well in certain fictions. So, what have you? Let's see. God, I guess I'm on a Sonic train right now. James Marsden, who plays like the dad character in Sonic, said he's open to playing Cyclops again if they decide to bring that crew back together.
She is. It's Marvel money. Why would you say that?
He wasn't willing when it was first coming out.
Oh, get that trash out of here, you bum. Put on the glasses.
I also feel like
what are you doing?
Least in the Fox movies, he was not given a fair shake.
Yeah, I feel like it was a very bad characterization of Cyclops as just boring, stoic, do it, man. And it's just,
especially since when it was basically the Wolverine show.
Mm-hmm. Next up, I didn't hear about this, but apparently Ezra Miller got arrested recently on disorderly conduct and harassment.
You didn't hear about that?
No,
you didn't hear about that?
I just have the aftermath, but then we can go into that. So WB
They're
and DC
finished.
it says reportedly held an emergency meeting and agreed to pause all future projects with the star of The Flash and Fantastic Beasts.
What is he doing?
So what happened?
You got Harry Potter and DC money.
So,
shut up and don't slap people.
They are known around the area of just don't interact with them because there were times in that area where they live where there was a lot of disturbances, a lot of neighbors just like, what are you doing? Don't. So they got uber drunk, broke into their neighbor's house, and then went, and kill you and your whore wife.
Oh.
And they wouldn't leave, and the cops had to be called, and they got arrested.
Ezra Miller, Jet, he played Flash in the recent DC movies. He was in the Harry Potter, the Fantastic Beasts movies as of recently.
You got 2 fat checks coming to you.
Mm-hmm.
Consistently. Franchises. And they're recasting people left and right in DC, and you were not one of them.
Just stupid. What are you doing? If you know you can't handle your liquor, don't do it. Or
and this is off the back of chokeslamming that fan, which they got no repercussions for. So you would think they would chill out and just go, nah.
Or if you're just gonna drink, do it with somebody around so they can be like, hey, yo, lock the door. Whatever happens in here.
It's big bad, yo.
Wow. Some people they get they get that power and then just go crazy.
I mean, there's not much to say about it. They really do just go, I'm untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They were probably incentivized after that chokeslam of just like, they need me for their. I mean, the Flash movie is essentially done. What are they gonna do to me? Whoops.
Mm-hmm. On that note, some reviews are coming out for The Secrets of Dumbledore, the newest Fantastic Beasts Harry Potter movie. Mixed is what I'll call them.
Love it.
Dang.
No, that's perfect. Because that means that all these glossy-eyed Potter fans and all these people on the backs of JK, just like, I'm going to support no matter what, it's still not enough to push this turd above Mick.
Right.
But the last one was fairly negative.
Yeah, okay, it was fairly negative when it came out. This is early impressions. And usually early impressions are like thumbs up.
So yeah, right now on Rotten Tomato, it's at 61%. The rating that I saw from IGN was a 4 out of 10.
Oh.
And
this type of thing is boring. It's gonna be all right. And I'm not
right.
I'm not looking. That's not what I want. I want dumpster fires. That's what a comedy is.
Is 6.7 out of 10.
That's gonna drop.
Yeah.
When does it come out?
In 5 days.
That's gonna drop.
Yep. Yeah, that's another one that's like I can wait.
Oh, I will wait.
Yep.
I haven't even seen the second one yet.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I saw some of the first one.
You're good. You probably saw the good bits.
I just remember Nagini was a person.
Yep.
And then I just remember like the cult meeting that Grindelwald had. And that's about it.
Yep.
And then it just kind of ended on a whimper.
Yep.
That was like
there was the quote unquote big battle around all those like stone walls. It was nothing, dude.
I remember hearing something about a secret double baby cross brother of Dumbledore thing.
Huh? I don't remember that.
It was like a baby swap. Oh, yeah, there is? Okay. Excellent.
You don't remember the baby swap?
No.
When they were kids? Oh, okay.
Not at all. Man, I went to go see that movie with the girl I was dating at the time, and she was like a giant Potter nut. And even she was like, that movie was bad. That was bad, right? I'm like, yeah.
Mike,
what great.
I think told you not to do that.
You want to go see it?
I told you though.
Yeah, I know. But you still wanted to go see it.
Okay. You should have been like, hey, bae. You see the reviews? This ain't the one. We're best just waiting for it to come out to our home.
I could have sworn Fantastic Beasts had some sort of Harry Potter.
I think the first one had Harry Potter in it. But like for the most part, I think it's just been Fantastic Beasts.
I don't know. It looks like it just doesn't.
Oh, the name Harry Potter?
Know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that's partly why the sequels were named what they were, so people know what it is.
Grindelwald, Dumbledore, having the names.
Even though I liked the first movie because it was mostly about a bunch of weird creatures and him just trying to navigate and help them. Mm-hmm. That was great.
Yeah, it was pretty
good.
And
then, it's actually a prequel to all this dark yo.
Yeah, dark
Cool.
Let's see. Moving right along. We have this one was a weird combo. So there's an Aqualad HBO Max show getting created, and all because of Charlize Theron. She's executive producer on it. Don't know why. Didn't bother to read the article, in all honesty. I didn't care that much. I just found the headline interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe she just really likes the character.
Yeah, let me.
And maybe he's partly funding it to help push it along. Yeah, I got nothing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find that article again real quick. And then the last thing, where was it? last two things. Officially now, Will Smith is banned from the Oscars for 10 years. So I basically saw that coming. Basically banned him.
That's pretty long.
It is. It is. Well,
That's pretty
40.
long, but there's also a video of him.
Sneezing.
Yep. And then they were just like, none of that. He got it. Get him out of here.
He got it.
But there's a video of him holding his Oscar and doing the getting jiggy with it rap. So they were probably like, he's not even remorseful. And it's like, it was at the Oscar after party or something like that. And he's just smiling and rapping. So they were probably just like, oh, this dude, all that crying bush was just trash. So get him out of here. Yeah. If charges weren't going to be pressed, this is a, hey, don't do that, y'all. Even though it shouldn't have had to be said, just don't do that. But I saw somebody on Twitter was just like, so he doesn't have to sit there and go to a boring award ceremony. That's a punishment.
It's a punishment for us, but for them, it's just a giant self blowjob. And I'm sure he wants that blowjob.
Jackson Hyde, that's not yeah, Calderon is the second Aqualad, right?
I ain't seen that show in a decade.
Just you're comic book man. I'd go to you for comic book knowledge.
But I love Aquaman, but I don't really care about the people around him except Mira. Mira is fire flames. I think you're correct though.
It is. No, it is. It is the same one. Okay. In the comics, his name is Jackson Hyde.
Okay.
There's another Aqualad that was, at least in the comics, before this one, who was a little white boy, and then this is the black Aqualad.
Is Will Smith done? No. Even though a bunch of his projects got paused or canceled, it's going to take about 3 years, and he's going to have a redemption story. Probably Bad Boys 4 or 5 or whatever it is.
Yeah, they're just going to wait till it blows over.
And then it's just going to be like, he's back, and then the doors are open again.
It's not like he was doing a movie a week every year, so it's just...
Yeah.
It has slowed down already.
Mm-hmm. So Variety reports that the series is specifically based off the 2020 graphic novel You Brought Me the Ocean from writer Alex Sanchez and artist Julie Moreau. The book casts Jackson Jake Hyde as a landlocked teenager living in New Mexico, coming to terms with his father's death, his sexuality, and his strange fascination with the ocean. Okay. So it might even be like an even other Aqualad that I'm not even aware of. Yeah, the only real notable name attached to it is Charlize Theron as an executive producer, alongside some other names. Oh yeah, okay. So, Aqualad TV show is the coming. Anything else?
I won't be watching it.
Who knows, man? DC seems to have a TV thing now.
What the is a TV thing?
With Peacemaker.
That's and it was perfect for the character and perfect for the director. Charlize Theron, Aqualad. What part of this sounds appealing?
I don't know.
Exactly.
This is the definition of optimism versus pessimism. It's like, hey, it could be good, and you're like, yeah, but it could be awful.
Those are just names that don't really sound like they should be in the same genre. So I can understand why he's just like, wait. Why should we believe this would be good? Woody Harrelson is finally making the Robin movie that we've all asked for. It's like, what?
Oh boy. And then the last thing, which is at least like TV adjacent, is some dude, some Chad, decided to take all of Naruto.
Oh,
out.
You think this is a Chad? Okay.
Okay, sure.
There's sarcasm. It's sarcasm.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I need it loud and proud.
He edited out 115 hours of filler from the entirety of Naruto just so his girlfriend would find it acceptable to watch it with him. How?
I was saying this in the Discord. There's only 2 lines here that this could have been. A, his girlfriend was like, yeah, sure, I'll watch Naruto with you. You seem to love it. Let's watch it together. And he went, okay, I'm going to need to take out all the repetitive stuff and all the filler. Let me do that on my own. Or she went, I'm not watching that because I've heard it's a lot of filler. Unless that stuff is removed, there's a version where all that stuff's removed. I'm not watching it. And he went, okay, I'm just going to remove it all. Those are the only 2 options there.
Yeah, it's what Gavin said. It's what he saw as filler. There were certain
so it's just him going, okay, I want her to enjoy it, so I'm going to make it the most enjoyable product in my eyes for her.
Did it?
Oceanus.
Okay, just making sure.
He
You didn't say his name yet, so I'm just like, okay.
Did it? I know what bum did it.
I'm just making
Wait,
sure.
wait. It was Oceanus.
Yes!
I didn't know that.
5. Yes!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oceanus did it.
Wow. Wow. That's insane.
So it's all comes full circle.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm just thinking. I'm like, if that was me in Oceanus' position, I'd be like, okay, so you don't like me enough to sit down and watch this thing that I clearly love. So it's not even worth it.
That would be the B side of it, though.
Yeah, I know. That's just my thought. I'd be like, okay, I'm not even gonna show it to you because you're not trying to engage in something that I really like.
But that's not what happened, because he said he's taking out what he sees as filler and things he sees as repetitive.
No. It's you're going all the way to over here. I'm going to, hey, let's watch Naruto. No.
Okay,
Why not?
no. But if he's just taking out the things he sees as filler to make it the most enjoyable, she likely said yes, and he's just trying to make it as enjoyable as possible.
I doubt that.
See, so you're going the B side of it, which is she said no, not unless you all that
who
filler.
has that mindset of, okay, she said yes, let me improve this thing now?
What? Are you serious?
No, yes.
How many people are like, get into Demon Slayer, here's a gif of episode 19?
No, but and then go and watch the episode. It's not, I'm going to improve. There's no improving that. That is, here's to get into the show. He took everything and shortened it down. He put in actual work and not just, here, watch this thing. Oh, you like it? Now watch all the episodes.
Yeah, he.
It was his own. It seemed to be his own want to do this, as opposed to her engaging in. What are you doing? You listening to it?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
How much time did this take?
Now, here's the thing. You say how much time does it take? You could cut. There's probably just straight episodes worth of filler.
Oh yeah. After the Sasuke retrieval arc, you cut the rest of Naruto out.
So you probably cut 40 to 50 hours out without even needing to do anything, just filler wise.
But
after that, it's just shortening thing.
In the episodes that are intermixed betwixt with filler and not filler,
those are the ones that are more problematic.
Yeah.
The one he said, repetitive flashbacks and stuff. But here's what I'm saying: did he do it for Naruto and Shippuden, or just Naruto? Because it can't just be Naruto. That's 115 hours of filler. That doesn't even sound correct.
Yeah,
so it has to be the whole series. Why would he do the entire series? Why wouldn't you just do the first half? Go, do you like this?
Yeah, seems kind of.
Because what I said it before. The funniest thing would be if she watched 7 episodes and went, yeah, I don't like this. And dropped it.
Yeah.
That would just be the most funny thing. So what did he say?
This was his own doing.
It was his own doing, like I thought.
He had been thinking about doing it for years. What a weird guy.
Now, I don't even think it's a weird guy. I I think I understand the want to have a less filler version of a thing you love, and he's already said he's been thinking about doing it for years. That's probably just for his own enjoyment, but his girlfriend thing just kind of pushed it over the edge for him. It's either that or he's a simp. There's only two options. And I'm going for the first one where, like you said, he's wanted to do it for years. Oh no.
Naruto Kai exists and has since 2008.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Then he's just doing it on his own. Yeah, no. There's no excuse here then. It's just what he deems as filler. Yeah, this is
Weird. God.
Yeah, I don't understand it anymore. I would never do One Piece on my own. One Piece exists. I'm just saying he's a simp.
You know, I thought I turned the language filter back on. It is clear as day that it is not.
Hey, this is warranted.
True.
Yeah, I don't understand the want for, because I always just tell people that I want to get into One Piece, just read the manga and read the color version. I'm not gonna have you watch the anime and for me to take things out so it's a more enjoyable experience for you. Just read the purest version of it.
Mm-hmm. You want to go over, yo, you like that Rock Lee versus Gotta fight? Watch it in the anime.
The things you like about the manga, just watch the anime version of them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just...
Triton, you don't understand what I do for these words. There's this thing called regular expressions, where it doesn't matter what you put in between, spaces or not. It detects it.
Just put a 1 for an I, y'all. We're gonna get simp out there. Just put an L. Just make it all capital and put SLMP. We're gonna make this happen. Lowercase L. We're gonna make it happen.
Hey, if Twitch doesn't recognize it as the thing, then I'm okay. Whatever doesn't get us banned. Anyways, moving right along. I think we're done with movie stuff. So, going into video game. Moon Knight. I finally actually did watch Moon Knight. I am really enjoying it.
You coward.
What?
Oh, I thought you were waiting for the whole thing too.
No.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Yeah, okay, you're good.
I've never said that.
I just remain steadfast.
Yes. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. The first episode gives off it definitely goes for a horror vibe. It still has a little bit of the Marvel flavor in there, I guess. Especially with the second episode, and yeah, there's a lot of questions, a lot of mystery. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Definitely has potential to be one of the better, if not the best, Marvel show, I would say.
It's not a hard thing to do.
True, but it apparently seems to be hard for Marvel.
I mean, every other show is like the best show of Marvel so far. Like, what's the best one right now?
So we got WandaVision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye. I'm missing one. What am I missing? What If?
I think you got them all. Oh yeah, What If?
I'd say WandaVision.
Hawkeye?
WandaVision or Hawkeye?
Yeah, again, it's not a big bar to.
Oh, cross. Loki. Forgot Loki.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, Loki's not up there. I would not put any of those series above 7.5 at best.
Yeah. I'd put Wanda at an 8.
I wouldn't. If it was more of those TV episode thingies, I would have loved it. The people hated the first episode or two where it was just like 60 stuff. I loved it. I needed more of that stuff, not more of this plot bullshit.
I've never seen it.
You're not good. You should probably watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I was waiting for that. I'm just like, I feel like he should though, especially with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch it before the end, but just never really had the
once.
yeah, especially after Falcon and Loki, where they were both just like, "Ugh."
But that's not fair. They were both Ed.
I know.
Loki started off promising. Falcon and Winter Soldier started off promising.
Sure.
WandaVision started off
Well,
promising.
Loki really didn't even start off promising because it was a complete
You-
character change.
You hated the universe breaking the second that
But-
time was introduced.
Sure, absolutely, that was very bad. But it was just a Loki character change that say, hey, yo, we need to get him to the movie Lokis as soon as possible. So he just watches a video and just goes, all right, I am no longer Avengers 1 Loki. I am now
Caught up Loki.
Yeah. And it was just way too fast.
Excuse me, understandable. All right. Going on to some gaming stuff.
Mike, have you read the Ruby document?
I have not yet. Life's busy, man.
Dude, I slapdashed the thing overlay that I gotta fix sometime this week. Dude, time is just not on the side.
Yep. Too many things. So there's a YouTube like jazz, slightly jazz, but it's just like a orchestral video game musician group called the 8-Bit Big Band. And I have quite a few of their songs in my playlists for the streams, especially for like the chill stream stuff. They won a Grammy.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is kind of nuts. It was I forget, it was like a composition category or something like that. And they won for a jazz cover of Meta Knight's Revenge from Kirby. So I was just like, because it's like 8 Big Band, I'm like, I know them, and it's like won a Grammy. I'm like, what? That's sick. So yeah, like hope for like more YouTube musicians in the future to win like really big coveted awards. That'd be awesome. And yeah, they make some good shit. Their cover of Snake Eater, mwah. Just go listen to it. It's fucking amazing. Metroid Dread added their boss rush mode. I don't know if they added the super hard mode that y'all were wanting, like we're doing a sub goal for. I'll need to double check that, but so yeah, that's a thing now. Chrono Cross Remake is out. I started playing it. I've gotten further than I ever have in the game, and I only really got a half hour into the game when I first played it. Back when I was a wee lad. Dude, like I was even like, I'm playing it right now, and I was thinking like, why did I stop playing this? I'm like, I like JRPGs, and I was just a sad Dragon Ball fan back then. And I'm just like, this isn't the same art style, and that's why I stopped back then. Because I sucked.
Have you heard the controversy of Chrono Cross Trigger, whatever?
No.
Oh, dude. Censorship in our hashtag video games.
Oh no.
There's a female character that gets like strung up and stuff, and there's shots where you can see her panties, and they change them to bloomers. So people are up in arms. But the character is 9 years old.
Oh no, that's maybe I don't look that up then.
So I don't know why you would care.
The phone came up and then went right back down. Oh, come on, people. Why?
Oh, dude, people
like that
were
character
so
from
mad
fucking
about it.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. Or it's like, oh man, they censored her swimsuit. Yeah, she's fucking 13. Of course they did.
They don't want it. They
in
want
Japan, yeah,
all
that's the age of
upskirt.
consent. Not here. Not
Can we
here.
stop with this? Can we stop with this? 13 is the age of consent. That's such a fake misinformation, misnomer bush.
No,
It's
it is.
the age of consent. No, it's the age
Nationally.
of consent. No, listen. It's the age of consent if the next person is like 14. That's the youngest you can consent to sex. It's not like our age of consent where it's 18 and you can just have at it with anybody, or 16 and you can just have at it with anybody. There are strict laws where like a 13-year-old boy can go up to a 15-year-old girl, but a 16-year-old girl is not consent. A 13-year-old girl can go up to a 14-year-old boy, but a 15-year-old boy is not consent. 13 to 18 is not consent in Japan. We need to stop this blanket. It's just consent. It's not.
Gotcha. I saw a YouTube video recently that lied to me.
Oh, yeah. No, you need to read the laws. There's a whole graph about it.
Gotcha. When censorship saved us, the gamers revolted.
Yo, who wants to look up a 9-year-old girl's skirt?
The purity of the game should be withheld. It was like that back then, and it will be like that forever.
Okay, the designers decided to do that, and now the designers decide not to do that. What's the issue?
They're retconning history.
History's still there.
Nah.
It's not like Stalinism where those books do not exist except for what you're shown right now. This is the book.
Hashtag not my game.
Oh, dude. They went nuts, so.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah. Good game so far, though. All that shit aside.
That was the point.
Yeah. So yeah. Next little bit. They are still adding shit to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
I don't
Crazy.
see how.
What the
Nuts.
You want to talk about a live service game? You want to talk about a forever supported game?
It's you don't need to do much, and you get infinite profit from it. So why not? People slurping up sign. They don't care.
Isn't Ultra Instinct already in it?
This real quick.
Yes.
And
The full one's already
here
in,
you
the full
go,
one's
and they
already
go,
in there.
ooh, look.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand your generation.
Yeah, and can you imagine too? Like people are like, oh, "All right, time to move on to this next thing." Takashi, need you to go back into the game. What? No,
There's nothing left.
we wrapped.
Done it.
You poor naive bastard.
We're adding heroes characters. Let's do it.
Oof. Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black. Thank you so much for this bountiful gift.
Why wouldn't they just do like what if transformations now? Just fit.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, there's Dark Super Saiyan Vegeta. Have you forgotten?
I have, because I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, it was a thing where like Vegeta like tapped into his evil side, and it's like a black aura with, I think, also no eyebrows and like black
It's
like
alter ego.
it's just,
I feel like with every year, your love of Dragon Ball goes down a little bit.
wait, what, DA or you talking about
No,
me?
yours. Because it used to be like
Z.
It used to be like when we were first talking about Super, you'd just be like, but now you're talking about his eyebrows, and you're just like,
Z is over here, and I will still have fond memories of Z watching it, and I could still go back and watch stuff and still like it. Super's over there. And Dragon Ball as a medium is over there. Well, yeah. So yeah, that's still being a thing, and I just, it's gotta be so cheap to add. And finally, just today, wow, my voice super cracked there. You know, I tend to sleep in late during the weekends, so it's, you know, it's like 10:30, 11ish, what have you. I wake up, stretch, grab my phone, do my morning little Twitter routine. I'm scrolling through, and then I just see this realistic-ass looking Sora pop up, and I'm like, huh? Is that art? Is that what? I keep scrolling, and I see KH4. scroll aggressively. And then there's apparently in the middle of the week, well, you know, during the day in Japan, but in the wee hours of the morning here in the US, they had a little 20th anniversary stream where they show off a new thing for the mobile game, a new mobile game, going over some kind of in-between side story, connecting like some of that, the old like prequel stuff to the main line, and an announcement for Kingdom Hearts 4. Not expected, no forms of leaks whatsoever at all.
Zero hints, zero. It was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I subscribe to several like Reddits and forums and stuff that deal in leaking, and I didn't see anything.
So this just makes me think that they got this exactly. They got whatever that was, if it was a gameplay or CGI, and they maybe got like 5 to 10% else. And it's just, this is what we got.
And what's funny is it felt very much like the original, what Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to be.
Oh, you mean 13 verses?
Yeah, 13 verses. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
it looks very much like that.
This is Nomura going, you didn't let me make my fucking game. I'm going to make my fucking game.
Because when he was sliding through the building, that's the very first thing I thought of was Final Fantasy 13 verses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you've never heard of that, Triton? So look up Final Fantasy 13 verses trailer. It was a trailer that came out like a decade before Final Fantasy 15, which is what seemingly, at least those characters in that game became. No, I won't. Fine, I'm still gonna fucking explain it. It became Final Fantasy 15, but as the game was trying to get closer and closer to release, Square Enix was just like, Nomura, you're doing too many Nomura things. We are taking you off as the director and adding this other guy. And the ending of Final Fantasy 15 was definitely rushed, in terms of story and what have you. But most of the characters kind of stayed. There were a few that got pushed off to the wayside, but I think basically Nomura is transferring a lot of his unfinished concepts and unused concepts from 13 verses /15 and just transferring them over to Kingdom Hearts 4. There's some stuff from the DLC of Kingdom Hearts 3, like the last cutscene if you manage to beat the secret boss, where it's just like, oh yeah, he's doing this. Final Fantasy 15. Go ahead.
How about a Coco World, please?
I would very much enjoy a Coco World. I do not believe that this is going to be what this is gonna be. It seems like it's gonna be hopefully split in between 3 different games, four different stories. Let's say 4 different stories. Aqua and Kyrie are training. We got Ventus and Terra going into the world of darkness to search for Sora's information. We got Sora, and we've got Donald and Goofy. I hope it's split between those.
Riku was like in an alternate dimension of the realistic
world
too.
No, he's going over there, so he's gonna be within the Sora, of course.
Wait, Aqua is from KH.
I should have hoped that I've drilled that into your head well enough.
Clearly not.
Wally World, or right? Hey, Ralph's here. Just in time, as we're talking about KH4. Yeah, just because Ralph, he just goes into work mode and doesn't look at phone stuff. We were like on our messenger thread, and we'd mentioned KH, and it was just like, what? Like way into the afternoon.
I was, again, when I'm at work, I don't even go near my phone. I'm a different person at work. So I just sat down on my lunch break and I was catching up on the chats, and I'm coming through and we're talking about it, and one of you said that thing about Kingdom Hearts, and I was just, my brain went into buffer mode. I was like, I'm sorry, did someone just say New Kingdom Hearts?
The AOL dial-up tone.
Literally, that played.
Because it was just 2 mobile games. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's a Kingdom Hearts thing. That's probably gonna show something. And I'm like, maybe we'll get a little glimpse of Sora or Aqua going, we're trying to find Sora, and then that'll lead into something else. And then they just went, oh, you thought this story was done, huh? I was like, yes, I did. Did trailer. I don't know what you're talking about. The story is done for now. It's just like, here's this dumb, realistic looking Sora. I'm like, is that Sora or is that your Sora? What are we doing here? It's like, it's been 7 days since you came here. I was like, that's Sora. Oh my goodness. And I started to freak out because I'm like, oh, he looks so good. And then if you compare the two outfits, it's different enough, but it's still a little too the same. And I hope that he gets like, the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 where he gets there he is in Kingdom Hearts 2, but then he gets his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit. I hope they go for that because the Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit is pretty good, but it's not my favorite. And just give him a little something else. I want something a little brighter. He's been in the black for a little bit too long. Give him back in that white. It looks good, but that looks very, very good.
Yes, and then just like
Unreal 5 made it look outstanding.
Yeah, just I mean, like again, Final Fantasy 15 Sora looks, as DA said, he looks stupid good. The gameplay that they showed seems like they, just the weird transformation mechanics of the Keyblade that seems to be still coming into play.
Using the keychain as a grappling hook. I've been talking about that since Kingdom Hearts 1, and it's finally happening.
I thought it was I didn't I watched the trailer once and I didn't see that he turned the Keyblade around. I thought it was the Terra thing from just how you can turn his Keyblade into like a chain whip. That's what I thought that was. Yeah, I am. Again, we're probably gonna have to wait another 6 years. Just because
that's what I'm expecting.
I don't know where he's getting his information from, but my brother is very deep in the Kingdom Hearts community. He's saying that there's insiders talking with the KH stream crowd that the game is majoritively done past the 50% mark because they've been working on it during Kingdom Hearts 3's production cycle, writing-wise. So the writing has been done for a while, and they've just been working with the Unreal rigging to get things done, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years.
Yeah.
That is the whisper mill. Yeah, that is the whisper mill. Not even a rumor mill. That's the whisper mill.
The fact that it came out not some 12, 13 hours ago, I do not believe that.
Yeah.
We went from no information to, no, it's coming out in 2 years, y'all. Nah,
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. But that trailer has me beyond hyped because that was, again, CG and quote-unquote gameplay was shown. We got nothing for 3. And then waited forever for gameplay of 3. And then with this, we're just getting like a dump. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this all goes.
Wow, I was right on the damn money. So the first trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 was at E3 2013, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019. So, see you in was it 2027?
It shouldn't be that way, hopefully.
2028?
I can see 3 years. I can see 2025.
I was going 3 or 4. But this is just, we need something for the 20th anniversary. Put something out. And I think that they just cobbled together what they got. Hey, tease a little bit. Put them in Japan. Who's that new chick? I don't care. Get Kyrie in there. I don't need to know nobody shipping her with Sora. All right, kill that noise.
Already killing noises.
Yes. I'm not a shipping man, but this is. So don't take away what is. Alright.
Is this just brand new character? Is there any Final Fantasy link? I don't know. The new girl character. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan past 10, so I doubt it. I think somebody would have said something if she was. I think that is just a unique character for this unique world, which is Japan.
Isn't he like 16 at this point? Oh boy, am I really gonna do Sora age?
Wow, you're diving into that one.
He's 15, and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Gonna turn safe search going, I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy. But yeah, needless to say, and I've found too that there is really no middle ground for being a Kingdom Hearts fan at all.
Oh,
There is no casual Kingdom Hearts fan out there.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't.
It doesn't allow you to be casual.
Yeah.
You gotta know or you don't.
You are either obsessed or have absolutely no care. Absolutely no care to vehement hatred of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I'm very close to the I don't care boat. One of these days I'll actually pick it up and finish it. One of these days.
Gavin, I don't think I wouldn't call you middle just because the fact that you're just like, today is a good day. Like that, I don't know. Like, to me, middle ground is just like, oh, that's nice. I might pick it up a little bit later after it's out or whatever. But you were like, in my veins! In our Discord. But yeah, yeah, that was today. Just nuts.
You're telling me about nuts. The Kingdom Hearts was
Testicular cancer.
Kingdom Hearts was like not even the most shocking thing of my day. So,
oh, fun.
like, it was a welcome thing to take my mind off of how my day went.
Oh boy.
I watched someone get arrested. It was great.
Oh, I know them days.
Dude.
I know them days.
I legit, I'm not going to tell the whole story because it's a whole thing, but...
And it's late.
Yeah, but essentially, I'm in the middle of handling things for my job, and I have two cops walk up to my desk, and one of them leans over. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about to do this to your day." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, no.
I'm like, "What do you
He
mean?"
already
man?
knew what it was. He already knew what the dirt was.
I'm like, what can I do for you, man? He goes, "Sorry, bro, but I'm gonna have to take one of your people." I'm like, "Hold up, what you mean?" He goes, "I'm looking for insert name here," and I'm like, "Insert name here is over on registered 10. Are you what do you need to talk to her?" "Nah, man, she's coming with us.
No talking.
She's coming
It's
with us."
action time.
He can talk to the cops.
Pretty much, actually. I'm like,
K9.
is it like a right now thing, or can I get one of the higher ups up here just so they're like, "Oh no, man, take your time, you're good. She's not going anywhere." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
We've got it surrounded already, sir. So do whatever you need to do.
They did.
Just to let you know, Febreze helps with the smell of mace. What? Oh, don't worry.
The exits were blocked.
Wow. Oh, she did some dirt. This sounds like meth stuff.
Based off of the booking that my entire store was bringing up to me, it was deep fraud.
Oh, whoa! Big F.
Yeah.
The big F.
Yeah. She was homeless, quote unquote, but yet she came to work recently with a brand new Jeep.
Oh,
She
dude.
moved up in the world.
This
That sounds like a false crime to me.
Yeah, okay.
Free to my girl.
But
She doing it wrong.
Free my girl. Insert name.
but legit. Insert name. Was looking right at them with a smile, not even thinking they were there for her.
Oh, what's going on here? We've got some excitement in the store, huh, fellas?
pretty much. It wasn't until like the store manager walks up. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" And I tell him what's happening. He goes, "Why is it always with you and me together that this shit happens?" Like the whole store thinks he and I, when we're together, are cursed. But
Apparently, y'all getting people arrested.
the power goes out. There's a fire now. It's all bad. But Like he looks at the cop and he goes, "All right, but question for you: which one of you is gonna run my fucking register? Because I can't afford to lose nobody today." The cops just start laughing. He goes, "I'm not playing around. I need somebody here. Which one of you is staying?" And they just go, "Sorry, man, but can we get her? Like, let me get her." I'm like, "Let me get her off the register first." So I'm like, "Hey, I need you off the register. We got to talk to you for a minute." She goes, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem. If everything all right." I'm like, "I'm not sure."
She had no inkling.
Not a single bit.
How
So
you doing dirt?
she comes off the register, walks up to us, and the police are like, "Hey, we need to talk to you. We need to talk to you." And she just goes, "Oh, is everything all right?" I'm just like, me and the store manager lock eyes, like, what is happening here? And they go, "Okay, let's talk." They pull her aside. They're talking. She goes, "Are you kidding me?" And it all goes downhill. Like the realization hits her like a train, not a truck, but a train. She goes from happy, boisterous, and happy-go-lucky to instantly like, I'm fucked.
If you're doing dirt,
she
and
gathers her things, she clocks out, she punches out, grabs her purse from her locker.
Can't go breaking the rules now, can we?
Walks up to me and goes,
final check.
Gonna need that big time.
Walks up to me and goes, "It's for a check. Can you believe this?" And I just go, "Yeah, it's crazy. I'll see you later." And he lead her out. And me and the store manager have both of us like have one hand in our head, just like, is this happening? And then, like, later on in the day, my manager walks in and I tell her what happens, and she just goes, "Did they arrest her on camera?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't watch cameras. It was fucking too busy."
What are you doing?
Bro, I had no time. So
No, I'm saying, what is she talking about? Why?
Oh, she wants to watch it go down.
That makes a lot more sense.
She wants to see it happen on camera. I'm like, I don't think there's a camera because they took her outside, then cuffed her and put her in the car. But we watched camera and it was on camera, so it's all there. So now I'm guaranteeing you the rest of the store is going to be brought in there to watch this all happen. I'm sitting here like, damn, at least they gave her the dignity of not cuffing her outside. But then I have fucking people walking in like, "Hey, is one of your people being arrested? There's the Menards Blue getting put into handcuffs out there." I'm just like, man.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that. We have a sale going on.
Actually, what I have
goods.
to say, like, I'm not at liberty to say anything, unfortunately. I have no idea what's going on.
Would you like some lumber?
Yeah. So that was, would you like some really expensive lumber?
How if you're doing dirt, are you not constantly looking over your shoulder when you see a bunch of cops just run into your establishment?
Dude, the cops walked in. like shit.
And you don't immediately think, "Oh, this could be for me. I need to look at this. What's happening? What's going on?"
She paid it no mind.
Oh, dude. She must have, whatever her check was, she must have gotten like 6,000 and wrote 2 more zeros.
I don't know what happened.
That's how her mom got done up once.
Dude, it's a thing. So I looked at my boss after she came in. I'm like, "Hey, so quick question that just popped into my head." And she goes, "What? The worst part of this?" She goes, "Yeah. She's working on your shift tomorrow and I'm off. Y'all have fun."
Yep. That's how you do it. Sorry. My day off is set, babe.
That's you walk out with the birds in the air. Like, don't gotta deal with this.
Dude, when I clocked out today, I looked at her and I went, "This has been a weekend. I'm going to see Sonic. Peace." By the way, seen Sonic. Any one of you have seen Sonic yet?
Yep. I've loved it.
Have you? Did Comp Bros?
I don't know. We haven't seen it.
So I can't talk about it. Okay.
No.
Fuck.
If we haven't seen it by next week, everybody can talk about it.
Bruh,
I'll just take my headphones off.
So, okay, we're not going to talk about the actual thing itself.
No, you're going to talk about nothing. If you want to talk about it off stream.
I just want to ask just a reaction to the post-credit.
Oh.
Did you expect it?
I kind of.
Okay.
I'll explain why
Interesting.
later.
Okay.
But
Exactly. Yes. I just wanted to hear because just one of those discussions. Did you expect the post credit? Okay.
all right. With that,
I want insert name on a shirt.
that honestly, in a way, your story reminded me of something that happened at Kmart once for me.
Bruh.
It wasn't an arrest per se. Well, no, police did end up coming there. That's a story for later. Oh yeah, Interstellar Ranger. How'd that go, DA? We'll end on
It
that.
went horribly. That's how it went.
Oh, dude, I was watching y'all B-list. Oh, dude,
I told you it was real.
that's
bad.
a terrible series, yo.
I told you.
That's a terrible series.
Good on
yo.
you for doing it, but you didn't do it.
Nice attempt.
Yeah, Buck. That's what I kept seeing. I love how it was just like you guys watched it. Some like inside joke memes were going on in that thread, and an emote immediately appears.
An emote. Okay, how about 2?
Oh, I only watched up to a certain point in the thread. So this was a dude who, like, one of the guys you visited, and he made his own anime. That's like the whole thing behind it, right?
Yes.
And
He wanted to be like a Ruby thing.
Gotcha.
It's really bad.
Mike, it's really bad. There's a 7-day montage for some reason. Like there's where it feels like there's 7 plot points that are happening in that montage that they're just like
we'll never see.
Either we'll never see or we'll just explore later.
So worse than Ruby Volume 1?
I said this is not fair to compare such a short thing to such a long thing, especially since we have a lot more information about Ruby, where it led to things that were dropped, things that were explored, pour on port.
Yes, it's worse.
It's not fair.
Yes, it's worse.
Okay, I was gonna say you can't make that determination in isolation.
It's just not fair.
Okay, if just like looking at Volume 1 without
that's not fair.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about BG just going. It's not. It's worse. That's not fair. You saw it through our eyes. You didn't even see it.
That means nothing to me.
All right.
How is it not fair? Because okay, let's say you watch a TV show that's just like really bad, and then you watch 2 episodes of a 10-episode season with the same amount of time, and it's just like the worst you've ever seen. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it out. It's worse,
but it's not the same amount of time.
I don't care. Right now, it's worse.
It's not.
It's worse. The episode 1 is worse than the entirety of Ruby Volume 1.
Do you
remember
it? Do you remember?
I remember enough.
Okay, Genlock.
No.
Okay.
It's not worse than Genlock.
Okay.
Genlock remains the worst thing I've ever seen.
Gotcha. All right. I now have a good bar.
All that money, all them people, and you got this to show for it?
True.
The answer is not yes on Genlock Triton. I'm sorry. Genlock is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Interstellar Ranger Episode 1 and Ruby is better. Woo! Okay. All right. Now I think we can end this podcast proper. DA?
25 facts about the law.
The law. Okay.
I'll go with 4.
23.
You got 4, got a 23, got an 18.
5.
4, 18, 23. 4, 5, 18, 23. 4, 18, 21, 23.
I'll
4,
probably
5,
end up watching
18,
it eventually
21, 23.
4.
We got a 6 too, in case that's the last good one.
Pope Formosus was put on trial for conspiracy in 897. He died in 896. His successor revived his charges in order for Formosus's corpse to be exhumed and brought to court for judgment. He was found guilty on perjury and violating canon law.
They dug up his corpse to put it on trial.
That is a kangaroo court.
What?
The man can't defend himself.
Can the
He's a
defendant please
year
go to the
removed from-
stand?
He's a year removed from life, and they're like, "Yo, dig that bastard up. We gotta make an example."
You have been found guilty and sentenced to death. Good job, team.
Oh, whoops. Open and shut case.
God, we're good.
Sorry.
In the Lord's name, no! Don't put me on trial! I mean, this went kind of fast, so
We got all this time.
we're here already, so Lord's name.
Maggots are his lawyers. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. If I was the family, I'd be like, what is this?
Wait, what families... what families left? You think... The Pope,
even if
the
it's
Popes
not
are usually old
family.
as shit. And they don't have kids.
Even if not family, like, the people that know him
Just people around.
would be so offended.
People that didn't know him. I'm like, yo, that is a literal skeleton, my
Hey,
dude.
y'all want to talk about people being snowflakes and offended about everything? Can you imagine in this day and age digging up a corpse to try it? Just digging up Michael Jackson's corpse to try it?
We got some unfinished business, Ronald Reagan. We ain't done with you yet.
Epstein, we're gonna find out about this island.
I mean, you're still on trial, sir. Next just to hanging.
Oh my god. He won't speak. We got nothing.
Judge, he's being uncooperative. He's not answering my questions. He's
Overruled.
dead. He's dead.
Literal skeletons in the closet.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Dug this bastard
Fuck
up.
my man's up was just like, oh no, you thought you ran away, huh? Your spirit ain't resting.
And it's just like, even if it's not a jury of 12 at the time, there's people presiding over this farce.
Do you think
Straight face.
Do you think that they just plopped him in the chair, or do you think they gave him another suit? Because then that's a whole tailoring issue.
But here's
Because
the
you're
thing.
smaller.
Was embalming a thing back then?
Or do they just huck you in?
Because if they huck you in, you're definitely decomposing, stinking like a mother. And even then, with rigor mortis, your bones have got to be stiffish. If there is embalming, they gotta break your legs to do it.
Embalming was made in the 1800s.
Oh, it's a wrap. It's just a stanky old corpse.
Literal 1,000 years in the future it was made.
And then like
How are you as people of God? Like, let's dig up and desecrate the corpse of our former pope.
and like you have to
What did he do to warrant that?
You're fraud or whatever.
and just like, you know, there's procedure and stuff for courts. It's like, defendant, how do you plead? And then, but like certain, you have to ask the defendant certain questions, and just like, I don't know, man. Like in my head, I'm just having this stupid thing. It's like, how do you plead? Not guilty. Okay. What? He's alive.
Oh, this is gross.
This is some dirt.
There's probably somebody that's got a like sponge bath them, so to try to get some of the stink off, peeling off that suit he had left. Oh, this is filth.
That is on stream. What the heck is that? I have some alert box thing that is. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, hidden when active. It is not
Pick it
hidden, and it's kind of active.
Start incorporating videos in our mic when we talk about things.
Yeah, well, at least with that, I ain't find video on that fact. Like,
Of course we don't want that or the 9-year-old girl panties. But then what is your mouth open for, DA?
Wait, what?
Don't tell me that's an artist rendering of what happened.
An artist rendering of what happened.
Post. It'll
I'm
be
putting
when
it
we
in the
end on.
Discord. I'm putting it in the
What?
Discord.
Oh,
What?
My man is skeleton! Yo!
Where is this going?
Phoenix right! Objection! What are we doing?
Where did this get posted?
It's in the Discord podcast discussion.
Oh my fucking hell!
My man got the hand on him like, oh, you thought. Death ain't keeping me or you away from these hands.
I put it on screen.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Oh my god! They got the little lamp at the foot of the steps for the stink! What are we doing?
Dude.
Oh my god. His feet are bound together to keep his legs there.
Oh, dude! This is morbid!
That man was just like, oh, yeah, here it comes. Here comes my big evidence.
Oh, that's the big sad! I would hate to...
Fortunate.
Like, imagine if there actually is an afterlife and he went to heaven and or hell and just has to watch this?
Dude.
Watch these...
On now, when he comes up to heaven like, hey, yo, what was all that? Dude, you thought that was cool?
Here it is.
I didn't think you'd make it.
Let me make this bigger.
We called.
Just so you can... we called. Just so you guys can really see...
If you had something to say, you might as well have said it.
What the fuck is he holding?
I think his hands are just there.
Oh, they're in gloves, homie. They've just got his
No,
fucking
it's like
rotted
some
hands in
kind of
gloves.
flowery thing that's next to him. I can't tell.
I think it's a pillow to keep his
Dude,
spine propped
they have
up.
a fucking incense urn right there because he probably smells like shit.
Or the stink.
At the foot of the steps, just the incense thing.
And I will say, my Pope's man is looking immaculate. I wish I could look that fly. This man is flyer in death than I am in life.
Oh yeah, the blue to red is hitting.
Is that a
Look at the judge just looking away like this. What? How did we get here?
He's literally pointing at a skeleton. And I'm supposed to take it serious. Yeah, guilty. Let's get out of here. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm judging.
All right, put him in jail. Put him back in the ground. I don't care. He's guilty. He's not guilty. What does it matter?
Get him out of here, please.
The stink.
Wow. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
This went in a very fun direction.
Winnie.
Wait, what'd you say?
So amazing.
That pointing. It's just so accusatory.
It was him.
It's so much power in that point.
Oh
Just
my
like,
God.
it's a statement of fact. It's such a Chad point.
You need to point to the motherfucker. Just say the skeleton. We know who you're talking about.
And you have to imagine too, the artist is just like, hold.
Oh, dude.
That is amazing.
Oh my God.
We're getting out of here.
The incense urn is killing me.
It's unbelievable. You stink so much. Then why are we doing this?
And that's the thing, like, too, like,
Can we do this outside?
1800s, people stank. And you
No,
felt
this is
the
the
need.
1800s.
No, this is before
the
that, Mike.
800s.
This is
1800s.
Oh, point still stands. People stunk horribly.
Big stink.
And they felt the need.
Yes.
To dig up a already stinking person's stinking corpse.
Yeah.
Man, this dude stank. Oh, man.
All
and
right.
then meme just zoomed in on the people in the background like, oh Jesus. Help us all.
Sorry. Oh my God. Thank you, everyone. Holy shit, dude. So thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. There will not be an episode, as a reminder, next week because I will be out of town for Easter and I don't want to rush home. So yes. the next episode will be in 2 weeks on the, I want to say 24th? 24th. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast Stuff. We will see you next week, in 2 weeks. Almost fucked you up.
Yeah, good job, Mike. You literally just said
You literally just explained it, Mike.
Ralph, say the line.
My guy. Oh my God. Later.